Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Allen, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. I have a question for Daryl before we bring in our guest, Dr. Stong. Would you ever consider plastic surgery, Daryl?
Unless something drastically changed, generally no.
Okay, I was just wondering, I was, forehead, ears, something.
General, no, I don't think so.
All right. Well, you're a very good-looking man.
There's nobody I'm trying to impress at the moment. I'm not going to get up and do a big mic kind of thing.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to go to Atlanta, Georgia, where Dr. Stong is a dual board certified physician. He's certified in head and neck surgery and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery.
Now, I would say if my eyes get more droopy and I can't see out of them, I might have something done about that.
Oh, okay. Well, and that might be covered by insurance.
Yeah, I got natural window shades built into my eyeball.
Got it. Dr. Stong, welcome to Late Night Health.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Do people react the way Daryl did, that I don't want plastic surgery, I don't need it? Is that a common response?
Nobody needs cosmetic plastic surgery. I think a lot of people, there's a lot of stigma that still exists from decades ago about it, but it's becoming more and more popular for men. I think it's particularly men are much more adverse to plastic surgery than women, but that's also changing.
Renee Zellweger recently made some comments that having plastic surgery is, you want to keep it secret. You don't want people to know because there's a stigma about it. And you use that word. Is there still a stigma about having plastic surgery in the 21st century?
Well, it depends what area of the country you live in and, who you specifically hang around. I think your social group. If you live in L.A., I think it's part of your life process. If you live in the middle of, Midwest America, it's much less common. That's why there's a zillion plastic surgeons in L.A. and not many in the Midwest. It depends certainly who you hang out with, if they're doing procedures or not. If everybody you hang out with does procedures, you're much more likely to get a procedure done. All that being said, the number of cosmetic procedures performed in the United States every year has increased by 150% since the year 2000.
Wow.
And that is pretty much a direct result of everybody walking around with a phone in their pocket and posting pictures on social media, and they're just seeing themselves. They don't necessarily like the angles, and they're coming in and trying to do something about it.
Every now and then my wife will say, if I have a picture taken, my wife will say, why don't you have them take it from your good side? I didn't know I had a good side or a bad side. Do most people have a favorite side or a better looking side?
Yeah, I think certainly people analyze their faces to the nth degree and determine which angles they look better. Instead of it necessarily being a side, I think it's the angle you take the picture at that really can make the difference. But there certainly are asymmetries in everybody's face that make, depending on which side you're taking the picture from, make the picture look a little bit different. So they choose which side they like better.
You're not a native of Atlanta, or are you?
No, I'm not. I lived here longer than I lived anywhere, but I grew up in a military family and moved all over.
Got it. And why did you decide to settle in Atlanta other than maybe your wife?
Yeah, that was the original answer. But Atlanta's a fast-growing city. When I actually went to college here, when I went to college in Atlanta, the population was 1 million, and now it's close to 7 million.
Oh, my.
So it's growing. I'm sorry. It's growing exponentially, and it also has a major airport, so clients can fly in and out fairly easily.
Right. No, it's a huge airport. Was I just in there? I think I was just coming back a couple of weeks ago from the East Coast. I think I was in the Atlanta airport for a couple of hours, and the Delta Lounge was beautiful.
almost everybody flies. I mean, it's the busiest airport in the world for the past 10 plus years.
Yeah.
86 million passengers a year.
Yeah, there's Atlanta Underground, and there's, north there's Marietta, and south there's Peachtree City, and right in the middle of town there's a great restaurant called Bones in Buckhead. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, Bones is right up the street from my office. I'm in the sort of Buckhead, High District Buckhead shopping area where we have it's like the Rodeo Drive of Atlanta.
Yeah, if you're going to put Hard Rock somewhere, you're going to put it there, right?
Right.
Yeah, but Atlanta's a great place.
The name of your company, okay, Kalos. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Kalos Facial Plastic Surgery in Atlanta. What kinds of things do you do? I mean, everything from boobs to facial, or do you just concentrate on cosmetic on the face?
Only faces. I'm a board certified ENT and then board certified fellowship trained in facial plastic surgery, so I don't do anything below the neck. But you'd be surprised at how many procedures we actually do on the head and neck. All the aging face surgery, eyelids, facelifts, browlifts, skin resurfacing. I also have a separate sort of hair transplant business, so we do hair transplant business, hair transplants, and then we do all the non-surgical things as well, like fillers and Botox. And
so you're full service, a full service medical salon, really.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
right.
Eventually I'm going to add, somebody to do body, and then we'll really be full body, full service.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I may put a stamp on Daryl and have you do his eyes,
or my turkey neck,
or your yeah.
If I chose between actually vision and seeing in turkey neck, I'd probably do the eyes, but the turkey neck is starting to get a little weird.
My mother had one. Is that tend to be a genetic, a turkey neck?
The eyes or the turkey?
Both.
Yeah, I mean, well, everybody gets it, particularly Caucasian, ethnicity. We get photo aging of our skin much earlier in life, and so you get a saggy neck, and pretty much everybody's going to get it at some point if they live long enough.
Oh, good Lord! It's going to get worse, Daryl. It's going to be come down to my knees. What about the cost of plastic surgery? It's not usually covered by insurance unless it's something like heavy eyelids that are blocking your eyesight. But a turkey neck would not be covered. Is it cheaper for us to fly to Atlanta or go to Beverly Hills?
Probably cheaper to come here, but of course, there's a wide range of costs, I'm sure, and even in Beverly Hills. But the Southeast generally is a lower cost of living, so we don't have, our rents are lower, our mortgages are lower, our everything's sort of less expensive. So
your medical insurance may be lower.
Probably,
right.
But yeah, and so consequently, generally we charge a little less. I'm on the higher end for Atlanta, but I can't charge New York City or Beverly Hills prices out here.
Gotcha. Well, maybe you should open up an office out here. You can make some more money. Is plastic surgery safe?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, as long as you're otherwise healthy, we get medical clearance for everybody before they go to sleep, or and certainly if you're awake, there's virtually no risk. Where you hear about these horror stories in the news are typically people who go to offices where there's maybe not very qualified doctors offering procedures and doing these procedures with maybe not as qualified people administering anesthesia, or not clearing them properly to make sure that they have their heart and lungs and everything are healthy. But as long as you're otherwise healthy, it's extremely safe. You're more likely to have die in a car wreck driving to somebody's office than you are to have a problem with plastic surgery. One of
the members of our family had plastic surgery years ago, and I mean, I keep saying that I don't want discount surgery or discount sushi, either one. And I think she went to a discount because she has a constant scowl on her face. She used to have such a pretty smile. She's an older woman now. She's close to 90. And she must have had the surgery 30 years ago. And it doesn't look good. How do you can you predict that kind of thing in advance?
I think, as long as you go to somebody who really knows what they're doing and has proper credentialing and certifications, generally your outcomes should be pretty good. Again, it's usually where you don't want to get your doctor off Groupon. People who are looking for the best prices typically are the ones that run into problems. It's not a place to cut costs. Particularly in the facial plastic surgery world, where
right.
You can't really hide your face. You can hide a bad boob job or a bad tummy tuck, but you can't hide a bad facelift or
right.
Such.
We're going to take a time out and come back. We're going to talk about your trip to Peru, where you did some specialized surgery on children. We've got more to cover. Our guest is Dr. Stong from the Kalos Facial Plastic Surgery in Atlanta, Georgia. Don't go away. More coming up as we continue here on Late Night Health.
You're listening to Late Night Health with Mark Allen. The show continues in a moment.
The latest from the greatest, the best in new music by classic rockers, with your host, the insane Daryl Wayne.
This is Alice Cooper, and if Daryl Wayne is insane, what does that make me criminally insane? Stick around to find out.
Many of the artist interviews for the latest from the greatest have been captured on audiobook. There is a Volume 1 and Volume 2. Great information and conversations with people in the industry and people surrounded by the industry, and of course the rock stars themselves.
I'm the Reverend Al Green, and you're listening to the insane Daryl Wayne. And I said Wayne Insane.
You can find it on Amazon or Blackstone Audio. Search for the latest from the greatest from Daryl Wayne, Darrell Wayne.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're listening to the insane Daryl Wayne, aren't you?
There's a lot of talk all over the internet about the remarkable benefits of Carbon-60, and baby boomers are especially excited about it. Greska's Carbon-60 is the premium Carbon-60, developed by an aerospace and NASA scientist. 95% of Greska's customers report positive results from this Nobel Prize-winning technology in just 4 days. Imagine more energy, better health, and more vitality. It's very bioavailable to quickly mend toxin-crippled cells. This is a super powerful antioxidant. Bob Greska is so confident that you'll love his Carbon-60, he wants to send you a bottle at 50% off the regular price to see how life-changing this will be for you. Call 720-600-6040. That's 720-600-6040. Visit c-60.com to learn more. Call 720-600-6040 now or visit c-60.com.